Yeah, for real.
Disclaimer, I try not to say this with anger. I say it with love for my sister brothers in danger.
Shooting people in the back is illegal, even if they're black and just happen to be there. Listen, yo, what's worse, a broken window or a broken home? Cause even when you shoot the kids, the mama's gonna know he's gone. Hypocrites jump in line to throw the stone. If you read the Bible, you would drop the rocks and go home. So long. It's blatantly racist when you start taking the train in a way that's racially sensitive. If you traded your places with an African American, then I can imagine you would lack your inheritance. And half of Americans would attack you with arrogance and laugh at your heritage. But you're not black, you're just acting embarrassing. There's no obligation to defend a white criminal face, just to trigger your political base. Yeah, you call them out as thugs, but those thugs are my brothers and sisters and mothers and fathers and daughters and sons and my cousins, my grandparents and uncles, my aunts. I stand for love, so I guess that I'm a thug. I can't get over the fact that there's counter-protests to people who are mourning their brothers with no breath. And I can't get over the fact that kids shoot too. It's hate and adults defend it. Shows who's who. Pulled a gun out loud, popping it sober. Think that throwing blame around is gonna cause it to sober, but it ain't fizzle out like a bottle of soda. Come on, I know who I'm gonna vote for. This song is not a diss, I'm not making it for dough. Mr. Trump, I am praying for your soul. It's just tough when my brother's getting murdered every night by someone and you stand beside him and defend him, and I'm tired of it. Cause if you're not black, then you don't get it. I am not black, but I'm trying to dip my toe in it. Reading through some books by some authors that I know live it. We have got a broke system, faux non-wise, faux women. As followers of Christ, we should speak for the oppressed, hurt people. I've been reading through Esther. Mordecai and her had the more divine occur. It was borderline absurd, but the moral I observed is the love God has for his children is in fact amazing. When the Jews cried bad for saving, God brought him out back to safety. All the hate and dispersed was reversed on Haman. We got a similar situation that's boiling up. I can't walk on water, but my father makes me buoyant enough. I wanna speak the truth, I never toy with a bluff. I know that it's risky, but I've had more than enough, and I've been storing it up. Hey, if you believe in Jesus, let me challenge you with this. Try to open up your mind instead of shutting down to quit. Abortion is evil, I totally agree, but what's worse? Killing them in the tummy or once they're on earth. You call them out as thugs, but those thugs are my brothers and sisters and mothers and fathers and daughters and sons and my cousins, my grandparents and uncles, my aunts. I stand for love, so I guess that I'm a thug.
You call them out as thugs, but those thugs are my brothers and sisters and mothers and fathers and daughters and sons and my cousins, my grandparents and uncles, my aunts. I stand for love, so I guess that I'm a thug.
Mr. Trump, I love you as a human, we just disagree, and I think the things we disagree about are pretty deep. I think it's so important that we listen and change, because if we never listen, we just sit in a cage. Our ignorance can induce pain on others, and when others are in pain, our reputation suffers. I pray for you, I root for your soul's victory. I drop my stones in the holy water, the pool's rippling. It's a diamond in the rough, mixing fire with love. I wrestle with anger, I pray for Biden and Trump. Need to let my anger go even when it's difficult. If I don't forgive, I'm not forgiven, that's biblical. So I try to say these things out of love, not out of anger and hatred, yeah. I don't know everything there is to know, but I know the birds sing in the morning, and I know the Lord hears the mourning of his children, so speak to our Father, he listens, I know it. And have hope.